Question number 1. Which of the following is a non-vascular plant? Option B. Moss. Non-vascular plants are plants without a vascular system consisting of xylem and phloem. Instead, they may possess simpler tissue that have specialized function for the internal transport of water. Which part of the plant conducts photosynthesis? Option B. Leaf. Leaves are specifically designed for photosynthesis with a large surface area to capture sunlight and structures like stomata for gas exchange. Which plant hormone is responsible for cell elongation? Option B. Auxin. Auxin is a class of plant hormones or plant growth regulators that play a crucial role in regulating various aspects of plant development. It influences cell division, cell growth, and cell differentiation, impacting processes like shoot and root development, apical dominance, and fruit development. The tissue responsible for transport of water in plants is option B, xylem. Xylem is a vascular tissue that carries water and dissolved minerals from the roots to the rest of the plant, including the stem and leaves. Which of the following is a modified stem? It's option A, potato. Modified stems are stems that have adapted to perform functions beyond their typical role of supporting leaves and conducting water and nutrients. Double fertilization is characteristic of angiosperms. Angiosperms, also known as flowering plants, are a group of plants characterized by producing flowers and seeds enclosed within fruits. Which pigment is essential for photosynthesis? Option A, chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a pigment that gives plants their green color and it helps plants create their own food through photosynthesis. The process of conversion of nitrates into nitrogen gas is called option C, denitrification. Denitrification is a biological process where bacteria convert nitrate in soil and water into gaseous nitrogen, which is then released into the atmosphere. This process is the final stage of the nitrogen cycle and occurs in the absence of oxygen. The outermost layer of the root is called option C, epidermis. The outermost layer of a root is called the epiblema. It's a single layer of thin walled cells that covers the root and is also known as the rhizodermis. In some plants, especially monocots, this layer is referred to as the epiblema. The epiblema is responsible for absorbing water and minerals from the soil, often through the presence of root hairs. Casparian strips are found in option B, endodermis. The endodermis is the innermost layer of the cortex in land plants, acting as a boundary between the cortex and the vascular tissue. It's a crucial layer, particularly in roots, as it regulates the movement of water and nutrients into the plant's vascular system. Transpiration is least in Option B, humid conditions. Transpiration is the process where plants lose water vapor from their aerial parts, primarily through tiny pores called stomata on their leaves. This evaporation is a natural part of plant life and plays several important roles, including facilitating water and mineral transport from the roots to the leaves and helping to cool the plant. Which part of the flower develops into fruit? It's option B, ovary. In plants, the ovary is the female reproductive part of a flower. It's located at the base of the pistil, which is the female reproductive organ in the flower. The ovary contains ovules, and after fertilization, it develops into a fruit, while the ovules mature into seeds. Leguminous plants are associated with which bacteria for nitrogen fixation? The correct answer is option B, Rhizobium. Rhizobium is a genus of nitrogen fixing bacteria that live in a symbiotic relationship with the roots of leguminous plants, forming roots nodules. These bacteria convert atmospheric nitrogen into a form usable by plants, playing a crucial role in the nitrogen cycle and soil fertility. Pollen grains are produced in option B, anther. An anther is the part of a flower stamen, the male reproductive organ, that produces and contains pollen grains. It's essentially the pollen factory of the flower, housed at the tip of the filament, which supports and elevates the anther. The anther's primary function is to develop and release these pollen grains, which are vital for plant reproduction. Which of the following is a xerophyte? The correct answer is option B, cactus. Xerophytes are plants that have adapted to survive in environments with little to no water, such as desert. They possess various structural and physiological features to minimize water loss and or store water efficiently. Thanks for watching Botany MCQs Part 1. Out of the 15 questions, how many did you get right? Let me know in the comments.